Hello, my name is Eve Lakin. I'm a Commercial and Employment Solicitor at Poole, Alcock LLP. I'm joined today by Phil Gray, Managing Director of Watts Commercial Finance Limited. We're here today to discuss GDPR compliance and what Poole Alcock can do to assist. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of GDPR, Phil, can you briefly explain what Watts Commercial Finance does?
Yeah, Watts Commercial Finance are a commercial finance brokerage. We work with SMEs all over the UK, helping them with their commercial funding needs. I've been trading for 12 years now, employed 25 staff, and we're one of the UK's leading brokerages.
So, for those of you that don't know, GDPR, or the General Data Protection Regulation, is a new EU directive about protecting personal data. It came into force on the 25th of May and is going to impact almost every business in the UK and the EU. It's important, therefore, to make sure that your business operations are GDPR compliant. So, I'm sure, Phil, that Watts was already concerned about data protection, but what were your particular concerns about compliance with GDPR? What were your thoughts?
I think to begin with, it was all very confusing. So what we did was we attended the NACFB, which is the National Association of Commercial Finance Brokers seminar, which enlightened us to the task ahead, the importance of getting it right and the magnitude of what we needed to do to make sure, as one of the UK's largest brokers, that we had the protecting the client's data at the heart of everything we did.
And so what were your particular worries or concerns around GDPR?
It's an interesting one with regards to worries and concerns. I don't think we're really concerned about the aspect of protecting the client's data, because we've always done that. So that was something already embedded in the business.
Absolutely.
I think it was more importantly about how we made sure that we adhered to and covered all of the ICO's requirements to ensure that we were fully compliant, to protect our clients and also the industry, and as one of the big brokers, to make sure that we were leading the way with regards to GDPR.
Absolutely. So you were concerned about your obligations and how to make sure you were meeting those.
Yes.
And what did Poole Alcock do specifically to help address those concerns or worries?
Poole Alcock were excellent, because what we did was that they carried out a full drains-up analysis of the work we'd done to date, reviewed it, fine-tuned it, and suggested ideas as to how we could improve it. And then they've acted as a sounding board for us as we've progressed, because whilst I'm proud to say that we are GDPR ready, I think it's an ongoing journey.
Absolutely.
And Poole Alcock have been excellent in providing us with ongoing support and advice with regards to lender matters, etc., to ensure that not only are we GDPR ready and compliant today, but we will continue to be so moving forward.
Thanks very much for that, Phil. So how do you now feel about GDPR compliant?
Really good. I think, as I said at the beginning, it's the beginning of a journey. We're GDPR compliant in terms of where we need to be right now. There's still a lot to work on and to ensure that we remain GDPR compliant. But as I said earlier, protecting clients' data has always been at the heart of what we do. So I think moving forward, it's just ensuring that not only do we protect the client's data, but we adhere to and meet all the ICO requirements.
Absolutely. And so what would your top tip or advice be for any business owners or managers about GDPR?
I think the important thing for any other manager or owner of a business is to prepare for it, to allow time, plenty of time, to allocate resources in terms of people and also finance, and then bring a team around you, including the likes of Poole Alcock, and obviously we've used the NACFB, to ensure that you've got experts around you to help you and to make sure that you're GDPR ready today and also in the future.
That's great. Thank you very much for your time, Phil.
Thank you.
So if you are a business owner and you are processing personal data, you're not sure whether you need to comply with the GDPR, come and speak to Poole Alcock. We can assist. So I'm Eve Lakin. Please use the contact details on screen to get in touch. Thanks very much.